Hi everyone. Today's video I will show you how to use Fetch API in JavaScript. Uh, First of all you need to have is VS Code, of course, and just a little bit of knowledge or background about JavaScript. To install VS Code, you should just visit the the official website of the Microsoft or VS Code. This is it. You can just download it. For Windows, it's easy to install it. You can easily just handle installations. And next step is to create a new folder. Let's create a one over here. Call it whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I will call it just Fetch API. Then after that, we will just open it in VS Code. So click yes, I trust the authors. Then let's just minimize this one, or let's just try to, okay, just bring this over here. And okay, let's set up the window for the Windows. Okay, next is next step is just create a new file over. Let me zoom over here and create a main.js file. You can call it whatever you want. Also, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so for Fetch, and the first, or let's say the overview for Fetch, what's the Fetch in JavaScript? Basically, Fetch is helping you or assist you to fetch data. So to bring data from an API, from a link that you want to bring that data from it. To use Fetch in JavaScript, we can just call Fetch like this. You can just type the brackets, then inside the brackets we can just put our website. So in this video we will just use this JSON placeholder. This is a demo of using or of API. We can bring or just call the data, or yeah, from it. It's easy to use. For example, let me give you an instance. um Here we have the get. This is the get. Okay, let me just call it over here. As you can see, it's returning a data. This is an object. Okay, this is JSON data. Okay, so let's copy this one. Let me just okay, handle this. All right, so let's just paste it into our code. Then after that, it's just uh, dot then type it in. This then it means that after just calling the URL or the link, we must just call or handle the response that just coming from the link. So we can say res, or let's just type response, because yeah, then response dot json. So this means that the response that we will bring is we need it as a JSON data. Well, let's just okay, log this up first of all, response, and of course we should have like just a little background about HTML as well. I suppose that you have that knowledge about it. Let's just create a simple HTML, and let's call our scripts. So to call the script, we just need to okay, we call it like this. All right. So after calling our script in HTML, let's open it in the browser. Okay, so here we are. Here we have our, okay, let me make it like this. Okay. So here, just ignore this warning because it's because of the icon or in some other conditions, but doesn't matter. And here we have the response. So the response, as you can see, we have the body, we have the URL that we bring the data from it. We have, let me just maximize the window. The headers we have the headers. We have also of course the return, or is it true or false. Let's just do like a test and make it, or try to make this one broke, or I mean, like this is failed to fetch because it doesn't exist. The URL doesn't exist, or the link. Okay. Yeah. So next step is having like, let's say, okay, we need, okay, let's make it JSON to JSON. We need it as a JSON. So basically we have this rejected because of what? Okay, we have like um an error. Okay. So yeah, the error, it was about maybe just because we forgot to select or determine which part of API that we want to get, of course, because we were just typing the main URL that including HTML, of course, page, which is something not gonna work for us, of course. So let's call the data, and to call it we need to log it over the console, just to see it. Yeah. So completed is gonna be, I mean, is this to do completed or not? This is the title. This is the user ID. I think this is because of relationship between, I mean, the database of them. I mean, I think there are a lot of things to do with this demo API, of course. So what we did just now is just a get. Uh, it's a get. Let's say, because there is I think there is get and post, and also there is put or patch, and also there is delete or destroy. So this is the famous or the common requests that we use. I mean, usually we use in just this request. So we get in the data, we are just posting it, and we put in it or patch it. The same as well. This, I mean, it's close between each other. This twice, or this request, and of course for delete, which is, or delete, it's just removing. So is something evident. Okay, and so the next thing is about post. So for post, there is like an example over this documentation. Sorry. Yeah, let's go to the guide. So this guide is showing us, it's like the documentation, so showing us how to deal with this API. So getting a resource. Okay, so we already just get the data. So we need to post our data. So this is the output. As you can see, creating a resource. Okay, for the create a resource, we have this one. Okay, so we have the posts. So this is the path that we want. This is the route that we want. Of course, and the method will be post. So the request or the method is the post that we're gonna explain now. The body, for the body, it's about the parameters that you will pass with this request, with this post request that you will do. And the headers, for the headers, just the back, or let's say the return will be JSON data as a JSON. Okay, so as an object that we can just read it simply or easily. And yeah, for the other ones, I mean, I already explained it. So let's just type our post method. Let's begin with, of course, let me just go down here with the fetch. Then, of course, as usually, we are just putting the URL. So for the URL in this case, it will be the post. So post here. Okay, so for the posts, okay, we need, of course, with the fetch, we need to pass some parameters, some settings with our request, because this is not a normal request. This is a post request. This is not a get request. We are not requesting the data. We are just inserting the data. So typically, we need to add a curly brackets, and this is an object, so we are passing an object. So the method, which is the request, will be a post. So because we have a post, we don't have get. So here it's obvious that it's a get, but for this case, it will be post, of course. So for the method will be like this. So it's you can just we are able to type it as a just a small case like this, but it's better to make it uppercase like this. For the next parameter, which is the body. So for the body, we need, of course, to pass or to send like parameters, or to send I mean, the parameters that the server is requiring. So in this case, the server is requiring title, body, and the user ID. This body doesn't matter. I mean, it's not related or relevant with this. Don't confuse between the both. This is another thing. Okay, this is just a simple parameter. You can just delete it. But in this case, or in this example, they are requiring this. Probably they are requiring it. In some other case, sometimes you will not find like some. I mean, there are some parameters that are required to just to for the request, but other times you will not find any of those required. I mean, from the server. So let's just type it all. Let's have, I mean, uh, yeah. First of all, or just before that, we should just type JSON. Okay. So this means, okay, let me just type it. Don't string type. So this is converting the string file is converting the object to a string. So that's why they are calling it string file. So it's string in the object, because we are going to type in objects right now. So, and just, because the server should just receive in the data as a string. So let's type title. They are requiring title. So a test for the body, of course. This is a test. You can type anything you want, because it's a parameters. Doesn't matter. What's the includes will be okay. Mhm. Yeah. So everything looks just good. I think everything looks okay. All right. So for the next element, which is the headers. Okay. So for the headers, it's about um, the content that will just send in with the fetch or with the post, because there are some servers that requiring, I mean, they are requiring the authentication. You must be just including authentication, or API key with your key with your header, including also the content type, like this example, which is receiving the application, as I told you, as JSON, or um, so also, if you want to have like a networking, anything related with networking, proxy, or I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, and yeah, this is the role of headers. Let's type this one. Let's just copy it from here and paste it here to just save time. Okay, so next is let's just type then of course, uh, as we are mentioning that we need to receive this, there's just to make it as a JSON, the response, then of course bring the data, or in this case the data, it means what? It means the data from the server, or the response from the server, what the server gonna tell us. Is this post is this post that we are inserting right now, is it just inserted or stored successfully or not? So the server will respond for yes or no, and sometimes even response by authentication key. If you are just if you are logging or registering to a dashboard, or to a platform. Other times it's is response is just responding by data, like searching. You are trying to search on an input, or searching for a data on e-commerce websites. The e-commerce website just bringing all the data to you. It's kind to be, I mean, it's kind of posting, because you are inserting some letters or some words, and there's the server just keep response to your request, of course. Let's just log this data. Okay, just to watch it. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's not necessary, or something crucial to log uh, the data over the console, because you can just handle it as you want. You can deal with it as you want, because you can just store another thing here. You can deal with the database, or database after receiving data from here. You can use even promise when you are using the promise. I will just explain that in the next videos, inshallah. Okay, so uh, let's refresh. By the way, I'm just turning on the file. Okay, the auto save. I'm not saving it Control S, but I'm just keeping it auto save, and also the server is just refreshing, doing a hard refresh by itself. It doesn't. I'm not doing that manually. Okay, so as you can see, this is the response from. Look at here. This is the ID 101. As you can see, it's going successfully. If we just jump to the network, yeah, if we jump to the network, we will find here, as you can see here, we will find, of course, the posts. This is the first. This is just the get. Doesn't just don't look for it. This is the post. So here you can see here the response, which is it's stored successfully. Okay, so uh, all right. So let's just make this here like this. Okay, so uh, let's make this for 2, and Okay, let's try to. All right. As you can see, this is for 2, and this is the response. Amazing. Perfect. So the data is stored next to next method. It will be patch or put. So for put or patch, it's dating this post that we just stored right now. So we will maybe just uh, edit the same post. Okay, so to edit the posts respect to the documentation or update the post, it's the same vocabulary actually. And we have here we have the put, as you can see. So here we have, as you can see here, posts then 1. So this means that we are selecting the post that we want to update. So you should or you must just select the post here that you want to update, or I don't know, the element that you want to update. It doesn't matter about the post. This is just an instant. This is the example here in the API. So let's again just copy this, then paste this here. Okay, so after pasting this code or this script, here the same as well. I mean, it's the same way to post or to the same like the post. But for here we have put b because we want to update a post, and this post will be the post 1 or the ID, the post with the ID number 1. And for the body we have the same as well. We have the data or the parameters that we want to I mean, you know, to update. So we want to update, of course, the title. You can just keep the title as it was. As it was, it doesn't really necessary to change it. And I mean, for the ID also the body, so we can do anything we want and just um, write hello world. And for sure we have headers, so the same as well. We need the data to return as a JSON. Also here, yeah, for this UTF, it's about about the characters. It's supporting, I mean, the UTF. This is a type of link, or you know, it's used usually in the HTML. And of course we have the response here. The response will be JSON. Also here JSON, or you can call it whatever you want, data JSON, or I don't know, test. You can just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean the call, but this is the common, of course, names that the developers are using. That's why I'm mentioning this with you. And yeah, so let's have a look for our okay. Which, as you can see, this is the put, as you can see. So this is the request method. You can see here, it's put, and the status is okay, and the pilot is it will be, of course, this one. The response, as you can see, it's working very well. Okay, and for the delete or remove, we can go over here for deleting the resource. Okay, for deleting, as you can see, we have just method delete, and you can delete the post. Look, for delete or removing, you must of course selecting or targeting the ID, the post ID. Of course, it's really important. After selecting or targeting that post ID, you will be able to remove it from the database. This is using, I mean, the method which is the delete method. You can just define what you want to do with this, which is delete, and just, yeah, this is all. and it's unlike the other one, which is put. You must to pass in or send in some parameters and some headers. Here it doesn't really necessary to do the same actions or steps. I hope was clear for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course like and a comment just to supporting me, because this is the first course or tutorial I just uploaded. Have a beautiful coding, and see you soon.